This is the campsite from last night, and it's actually called Mistake Creek. I was like, is this going to be a mistake? No, it wasn't like that at all. I was like, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to make it awesome no matter what. And to be honest, I got here and it's just a dirt patch off the side of the road. There is a creek here, but it's all dry. There's a few puddles of water in it, so I was worried that there's going to be heaps of mosquitoes because mosquitoes breed in that like stagnant water. But no, it was all right. And also, I'm not sure if it's like a myth or whatever, but apparently cow poo, which is everywhere, if you put it on the fire and you burn it, the smoke repels insects anyway. And also cow poo is really flammable because cows just eat heaps of grass and then their shit dries out and it's just like a big blob of like condensed fuel. So good for the fire. This is where we've landed. I don't get in the swag anymore. I just like roll it out and lay on the mattress in the air and just deal with the insects. But as I said, there were no insects last night. And yeah, just have a little fire. And I back the ute up now so I can like sit on the tray. That's like my chair. I got a little footrest here, a little Australian footrest. Nah, it's a table. You know what it is. Yeah, far out. I need some human interaction. Yeah, really comfy last night. Really, really figuring this out. Like, I wasn't too hot. I slept well. It got there was storms around, and it did get really windy. So I don't know if I said the hypothesis I had about flies. I was thinking because I had that first night where there were just no flies, and then like a huge storm blew over like while I was sleeping, and I was like, oh fuck, and I had to scramble and like figure it out. But it kind of figured itself out as well. Um, but yeah, I was like, maybe the flies go away before it rains or before it storms. But now I'm not sure again, yeah, it must be the case because that was surprised me that night. I was like, there's no flies, so it must be a thing, or there's something. What happened? Why did the flies go away? Please, somebody figure that out and let me know what's going on. uh, and I'll find out in like 4 months when this actually catches up with where I'm at when I post all of the journals, because I'm only going to post them when I get on Wi-Fi, which is going to be rarer these days. Oh, the sun's just popping up over the horizon now. Do 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 do. Just picture your own epic music soundtrack that's for life right now. Yeah, this is literally like just a gravel patch off the side of the road. There's nothing to it. There's no toilets or like. I was even like, yeah, can you camp here? Is someone gonna get in trouble? But there's a sign that's like 2 visitors, and it says like, watch out for bringing invasive weeds in here. Respect to the farm biosecurity. So I guess we're on like a property here, which is like semi-public. I don't know how the rules work. Yeah, so I guess at this point in the journey, I'm somewhat bored. Like yesterday, I thought like I'd put all the dry, like hot, flat country behind me, and it was the driest, flattest, hottest country so far. It was like similar to this actually, this dirt patch. Just dirt and like yellow, like dried out grass, and like you're lucky if there was like a tree on the side of the road. Like a tree, to see a tree with shade was rare. To see a shrub was rare. It's like outback Queensland. There's nothing going on out there. It's just cattle starving to death, basically, on uh, like just patches of dirt. No offense, outback Queensland. Also did stop in at the pub where they filmed Crocodile Dundee, the legendary Australian movie that made all Australians think that we ride to school in a fucking pouch of a kangaroo and we fight crocodiles. And just like I like just fucking locked in that Australian stereotype of like we are all like that dude. And it's probably the reason why everybody loves Aussies whenever you travel. People have told me like to like Europe, America, and that everyone's like, "Oh, you're Australian," like, and they just think you're like the best thing since sliced bread. It's because they've got a very distorted image of who we are as a people. Very distorted. We have a very distorted image of ourselves as a nation. Not to get political, but yeah, far out. That's just like a really nice orange, glowing awesomeness. Yeah. The pub wasn't open. Did I say that? Which is probably for the best because um, I don't know. I don't really need to be sitting in pubs if like. But that's the other thing. I was like, I have been stopping at the pubs because it's like a place to get out of the sun and just like kill a couple hours in the hottest part of the day. And I thought I put that behind me too when I started finding swimming areas again. And then like yesterday, I just drove for like hours and hours because I was like, I don't want to do dry and hot anymore. I want to do nice swimming all day and like adventuring and yeah, just eating fruit, drinking cold water. I want to put this harsh, harsh part of the experience behind me. Yeah, I didn't even really think about it that much, but like it's a classic Kai move. You go through the hottest, harshest, most hectic journey at the worst time of the year, and then you just like I like doing stuff like that because then I know mostly everything else is going to be quite nice and breezy. Like when I go along the east coast and the west coast of Australia, it's probably going to be beautiful. There's going to be places to swim. There's going to be like heaps of towns and cities that have like plenty of fruit and veg. Like, oh, we won't have to eat like trail mix and baked beans and canned food as much. And also, I've done it this way with the tarp and the swag and the ute. I saw like a dual cab ute with like I've got like the flat tray. There's like the trays with the sides on it, so you could just chuck shit in there and you don't have to strap it down or anything. You probably should. I don't know. Haven't had that yet. But I was like, yeah, dual cab ute, like plenty of room, like to lock your shit up in the back seats and all that, and you can put your esky and your swag and all the stuff. You can just chuck it in the back. It's easy peasy. I was like, oh man, that's nice. This is a new one too. It's like a 2018 Ford something or other. It was like orange. Yeah, I obviously really liked it. Um, but again, like I don't want to be trying to live beyond where I'm at. I just want to like make do with what I got and have some experiences. And I think that's what I've been doing. Mm. So it's funny. I feel like there's two kinds of journals now. There's one where I'm just like talking about like this actual adventure, the experience, and like travel and like camping and shit. And then there's the other ones where I get into that like talking about like all the other stuff that I used to talk about, like my how I'm processing shit, how my plans for the future, just little bits of life advice that are really just for myself, like talking to a mirror. um, yeah, so it'd be interesting. I don't know. I'm not changing the content on purpose. It's just sort of it is what it is, like it always has been. I'm not out here trying to do any particular thing. I'm just documenting the real journey and the real inner journey as well as the real external journey. It's just like now that we're on the road and we're doing all this stuff, There's a lot more to report about the what's going on around me. So I'm in my head less, which is probably really healthy. Probably extremely healthy. Yeah. So if you're enjoying them, click the like button for me. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that stuff really helps. I'll be back shortly.